Rory and I often get asked, how do I touch a client in hypnosis in the most appropriate way? This short video is going to run through some of the key take-home points. Let's start with permission. Unless you're using touch as part of a shock induction, it's a good idea to say to a client beforehand, during this session, I may touch you on the shoulder, the elbow, or the arm. Is that okay? And just let them know that it's coming. And then when you are doing your touch, whatever it is, let them know just beforehand, I'm just going to touch your shoulder now. I'm just going to pick up your arm by the elbow. This lets them know, and it's no longer a shock. It helps maintain that depth of trance. Let's also look at why you're going to touch them. It might be that you need to as part of the technique. So for a rocking deepener, you could suggest that they rock themselves, but that's keeping them a little bit conscious. It's better to actually let them receive the rock rather than them having to think about rocking. As part of a technique, if you're doing something that involves maybe a hand drop, it's far better for you to do the hand drop than maybe to wait ages for them to do a hand levitation and then you suggest the drop. So ease of use is certainly one of the key reasons why you're going to be touching them. Let's move on now to the actual touch. Key areas that you're going to be touching are shoulder, elbow, and wrist. With the shoulder, think of it as your hand covering the shoulder, a bit like an epaulette, as opposed to coming over the front. I'm going to demonstrate this in a moment with Rory. Covering a shoulder like an epaulette as opposed to a death grip, ouch, that would be uncomfortable. He's already moving away. Or having the hand coming over, that's already started to get a bit impersonal. Yeah, this is the shoulder. That's not the shoulder. So keeping it appropriate is absolutely right for your client. The other key area where you might touch somebody, oh, and a quick point here, take your hand off when it's no longer necessary. If you're using it to rock, the moment you stop your rocking, take your hand away, don't keep touching them. Doesn't work. The other key thing that you're going to do is, as opposed to having their hands and just going for a rummage in their groin to pick up their hand, no, it's not that sort of hypnosis. It's a good idea to go to the elbow. So you can pick up from the elbow and then come to the wrist. So you can transfer. And you'll notice that I'm using a thumb and either a middle finger or a ring finger just on those bones under the wrist. To hold here is going to put all of this weight pulling on the wrist. If I just move you around a little bit so you can see, all of that weight is going to start to pull on that joint there, and that could start to cause discomfort. So you're really aiming for here. Then if you want to drop, you can drop really easily. Thank you very much. So the key points are, if you're going to touch a client, let them know beforehand that you're going to be touching them and where. Check that they're okay with that. And then in hypnosis, tell them before you're going to touch them, and touch them in an appropriate professional way. We hope that you found this video really useful. Feel free to check out all our other videos, but for now, thank you for watching.